Okay.
Welcome everybody. Today we're going to play the dominant 7th chords that we wrote down on the sheet in the previous lessons and in all the inversions. So we'll start with G7th, which is G, B, D, F. Now, for those of you with really small hands, and I'm talking about people where you can barely stretch an octave, this is a monster chord for you. Now, I can stretch almost an 11th, and if I had to play a chord like this, for instance, that's a monster chord for me. There's a tremendous amount of stress there for me, okay? So what you might do is take the outer notes, the G and the F, and just place your fingers, the thumb and the pinky, on those fingers. Make sure that they're both extended, meaning that the joints are not flexed. For instance, a thumb would be like this. All the joints are straight, and that's called extension. Your pinky is going to be extended also like this, and it's going to be moving up and down like that, which is very difficult, by the way. So I would put both of those fingers on the G and F, and then just lift your wrist onto them. And it's going to be very difficult at first. And make sure, the most important thing is that they sound together. That this doesn't happen, or this. So it's really hard to synchronize two notes like this that are spread apart that far. So just, do it in time, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and every day just do that until it gets easier and easier. And for those of you with larger hands, you can simply identify the 4 notes and just pick up and just drop on them. And then literally dropping your wrist. This wrist literally just comes down and drops. And then floats back up. Let me get a shot further away so you can see what's going on there. Ready? There we go. And then I let it come back up again. And this is hard if you're a beginner, and even if your hand is big. It's hard to play 4 notes exactly at the same time. So even with your larger hand, you might want to practice just doing that. Coming down. See where my wrist is, and then back up. Or you can just do this. You can just start on the notes as if you had a small hand and just push your way so that the weight of your hand is on those 2 notes. So the root position is G, B, D, F. So let's play the notes individually, then pick up and drop. And we'll do that twice. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, and again. 2, 3, 4. All right, for first inversion, we're going to use B, D, F, and G, and look at the fingers. 1, 2, 4, and 5. So let's try that together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then there are little exercises you can do. For instance, can you play 4 and 5 together? Might be difficult for you to do that. Can you play 1 and 2 together? And, you know, so you try different combinations. Can you play 1, 4, and 5 together? So try all these different combinations and always making sure that the notes come down exactly at the same time. All right, second inversion. We have D, F, G, B. Look at the fingering. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, F, G, B. 2. And once again. And next up is third inversion. So we have F, G, B, D. Look at the fingering. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's try that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. And again. And notice when I'm playing the individual notes, notice what my wrist is doing. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, chord, 2. So that wrist is always moving. It's like your metronome for you. And don't even, I know this sounds strange, but don't even think of your fingers as much as your wrist, because your wrist, in a certain sense, propels the fingers. If you do this motion, there's a direct relationship between the wrist coming down and then the fingers firing, going up and down. Okay? And there's one other thing I wanted to point out that I pointed out in the written lessons. When you go to the 3 inversions other than the root position, you'll see the 7th and the root together. You'll see that second there. That's how you know it's a 7th chord. And then the second inversion, there it is again, see? And then here it is. By the way, that's chopsticks, right? All right, A flat 7th is next. So we have A flat, C, E flat, G flat with 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and again. 2, 3, 4. Now this is interesting. We have to approach black key chords when we play the notes individually. We have to approach it differently. If I were to come down on these black keys, look at what happens. It affects other keys around it. Similarly, E flat or the G flat. There's a danger of hitting other keys around it. So when you play these notes individually, you want to go up, down. Even this one, because it's part of the whole process, even that white key. And flat fingers throughout. See, flat finger, extended finger, and then together. Okay, let's try first inversion of A flat 7th. We have C, E flat, G flat, 4th finger, A flat pinky. So 1, 2, 4, 5. Let's try together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and off again. 2, 3, off. And next is second inversion, A flat 7th. We have E flat, G flat, A flat, and C. Let's try together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Together. 2, 3, off. 2. And here's what that second looks like with the black keys, right? Next up is third inversion, A flat 7th. We have G flat, A flat, C, E flat. They're the 7th, the root, the 3rd, and the 5th. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. And together. 2, 3, again. 2, 3, good. Okay, we're going to look at A 7th, A, C sharp, E, G. We have 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. And together. 2, 3, off again. 2, 3, off. First inversion, we have C sharp, thumb on C sharp, E, G, A. And you might want to get all your fingers way inside here. See where my white fingers are? They're way inside. They're not out here, but they're in here, and that's to accommodate the thumb here on the C sharp. See? So let's try that together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Again. Get your white fingers way in there. All right, second inversion, A 7th. We have 5th, the 7th, the root, and a C sharp with your pinky. And again, you want to look at where my the second and the third finger are. They're pretty, say, halfway in the length of this black key. And the thumb is here, and that's to accommodate this pinky. Okay, I couldn't reach that C sharp if the other fingers were out here. So we have to slide them in to accommodate that. All right, let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and again. 2, 3, 4. Third inversion, A 7th. We have the 7th, the root, the 3rd, and the 5th. G, A, C sharp, E. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, off, drop. 2, 3. Watch how I come off. I'm hanging there. Okay, always relaxed. All right, B flat 7th. This is the second one where we've had black keys on the outside, so you might want to get a feel for the B flat and the A flat. Okay, extend your thumb, extend your pinky, and then so you can move them. See this? See how I'm moving them in an extended position? It's very difficult. And then come up on them. All right, let's try root position. So we have 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5 are the fingers. And the white key fingers are really deep. Look at where they are. They're really deeply in there. All right, let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and again. 2, 3. Good. All right, first inversion. D, F, now fourth finger on A flat, fifth finger on B flat. So you might want to practice hitting these two. Do it in time, like this. 1, 2, 3. 1. Try to get them exactly together. Okay? And let's try individual notes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. D, F, A flat, B flat together. 2, 3, again. D, F, A flat, B flat. Good, and that's your first inversion, B flat 7. Okay, second inversion. We have F, A flat, B flat, and D. We're not using the fourth finger, just 1, 2, 3, and 5. Let's try that. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Together. 2, 3, off, drop. 2, 3, and off. And third inversion, B flat 7th. And what note's on the bottom in third inversion? The 7th. And then the root, then the third, and then the 5th. All right, let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Together. 2, 3, 4. Again. 2, 3, 4. So that's a lot to cover in one day, and I just want to point out each one of these 7th chords is a different structure. It's a different feel. This is all white keys. This is all black keys with a white key in the middle. This is all white keys with a black key in the middle. It's divided up now. You have 2 black keys and 2 white keys. So the feel of each of these chords is completely different. And the more you play it, the more you do this, the easier it becomes, and you become familiar with all of these structures. That's the whole idea in practicing. That's why you practice. There's no other way to do it. Okay, we'll see you next time. Take care.